All right, welcome to another edition of the Hot Seat, man. I'm really, really excited about this conversation. Y'all know what it is as the Hot Seat audience. We are going to dissect a business and an entrepreneur and get right to the root of the issue. So I'm really excited about our guest today. Remember, if you're watching this, we need you to comment in the comment section. The only way we make this show amazing is we get to watch what you're saying when you have something to say. So I'm really excited about that. So let's go ahead and bring up our guest. If you're ready, let's go. What's happening? Welcome to the show.
Hi, David. Thank you.
Oh, no doubt. Happy to have you here. What's your name?
Marissa.
Marissa. Okay. And you're an
Yes.
entrepreneur, yes?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell the people what you do.
Hi. Sorry, I'm on mom duty as well as work duty today. So, hey, hush, hush, hush. No more talking. So sorry. Um. Anywho, I am Marissa. I'm an entrepreneur. I have an embroidery business as well as a podcast. I went to Howard for sports broadcasts in from 2020 2014 to 2018, and I actually ran home to my mommy. I did not finish my degree, and what I've learned after I started my degree is I feel like the degrees are kind of a scam. So I started the podcast because I've done media my whole life. I was on a newspaper staff. Then I did the broadcast. So I started a podcast, and I felt like one that wasn't picking up traction as fast as I would like it to. And two, I just feel like because I went to school for journalism, the podcast space is just oversaturated by people who just pick up a microphone and just, want to share their opinion.
Mhm.
But if Target was scared of Walmart, then we wouldn't have Target. So here I
True.
am.
So you went to school for broadcasting and now you do embroidery.
Yes, I do embroidery. Um, a little bit about my business. It is called Stitch with Love, after my daughter Love, who is giving me crap today. She did really good when say hi.
What's up, love?
Anyways, yeah. So her name is Love. The business is Love, and it really just manifested like the most perfect thing. I know you have mixed feelings about manifestations, and I am also, again, I don't believe in manifestations. I actually am an anti hype beast. I never wanted to do the entrepreneur thing because everybody's doing the entrepreneur thing. I hate doing what I feel like everybody's doing just because everybody's doing it.
Hmm.
You know, I was honestly, truthfully, I was really embarrassed about how my pregnancy came about, and so while I was in a depression during my pregnancy, I literally just put the whole thing together. I decided for her
How
name,
old is
Love.
your daughter?
She just turned 2.
She's turned 2. Okay. All right. So tell me about not to cut you off in your story. You was about to go in on the story, but how long you been doing embroidery?
2 years.
2 years. Oh, okay. So as soon as she
My
popped
first,
out,
my first paid order, she was 5 days old.
oh wow. Okay. So you went and got yourself an embroidery machine?
Yes.
Okay. And how's business going?
I think it's going really well. I think it's going really well. I think it's going well.
What
my
does that mean?
my hesitation, I think so. If I didn't watch your show, then I would feel like it's amazing. But because for the past 2 years, I've been engulfed. Hush. I've been engulfed in entrepreneur podcasts. I'm listening to like the numbers that people are seeing, and my numbers are not that high yet. But I'm getting constant orders every week. Whenever I'm posting consistently, I'm getting orders.
Okay. How much do you make?
Um, let's say like an extra 2,000 a month.
Okay. So last month
hmm
you made 2,000?
December, yes. December. I mean, December. It was holiday season, so I had Christmas orders galore. I made a lot of money in December, actually.
How much?
300.
Are you making that up?
No, rounding up. It's some. I got my paperwork.
Okay, okay,
Uh,
okay. So this is your sole income, right?
right now, I actually am unexpectedly just got thrown into full time entrepreneurship. I was waiting tables, and I got fired for some nonsense.
What
I'm
happened?
dealing with that. I literally went to work one day. I was a couple minutes late, but that's never been a viral offense for my restaurant. And when I got there, the host was like, "I'm about to give you an 11 top whenever the table gets up, so you have a couple of minutes." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Went to the bathroom, put my lashes on, came out. I'm walking to the table, and then my manager says, Cameron or somebody else is taking the table. So he gave the table away. Yeah, I have attitude, but I don't say anything. I was actually upset because the night before I was just having problems with my business. So I was already in a bad mood. He said that. I'm like, okay, whatever. I went outside to deliver an order. Actually, I had somebody come in to pick up an order. Most people came and dropped their stuff off and picked their orders up at my job because that's where I kind of lived. And so I went outside, came back. I have one regular who comes and sees me every Saturday morning. Took care of her. After that, I'm just walking around. I don't have anything to do. My section is full. And my manager just comes up and was like, "Yeah, go ahead and clock out for me." He's like,
Hmm.
"Go ahead and clock out for me." I'm like, "Okay, mind you, when he told me somebody else taking the table, I didn't talk back. Like, I'm one of those. Like, I have to
I'm
watch my mouth."
sorry, real quick. Are you saying you did nothing and they just fired you just cause?
Yeah, so talking to unemployment because I'm trying to get my unemployment, they said that apparently I told the manager that, well, no, I told the security guard I wanted to get fired so I could get unemployment. I told him I was tired of working there and I was ready to quit, but I was about to cut back to pay, to part time. So whatever conversation the security guard had with my manager, that is what I found out afterwards. Because the next day he just deactivated my app. There was no conversation. There was no
Hmm.
nothing.
Got
There
it.
was no yeah. There was
I don't
conversation.
know if I don't know if that's a fireable offense. So are you sure you did nothing? You sure are you sure you did nothing else?
1,000% positive. A
You
thousand
got
percent
fired
positive.
because a security guard that don't even work there told your manager that you wanted to get fired and you did
When I tell
nothing to get
I
fired.
did nothing. I called about 4 or 5 attorneys. I've been trying to get as many free consultations as I can, get. Texas is a at will
Oh, okay, I got
employment,
you.
but this is going to be a racial thing. Like I have documents since 21. I have
I
emails
got you.
that go. Yeah, it's a
I
mess.
got you. Okay, it's
But
all good. It's all
for the
good.
for the 3 weeks prior, I've been saying I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to go full time in my business. So God was just like, okay,
You
the universe,
manifested it. Yes. Okay.
the universe pushed me out. Nothing else makes sense. So
Got you.
he
Okay.
was salty after I came to your my first million conference. He was salty. Like some people are upset that their end all be all is not my end all be all.
Come
So
on. Talk about it.
I don't
Okay.
know.
All right. So let's get into the business. You got fired when?
3 days before Christmas.
Okay, got you. Okay. So the last 3 weeks has been entrepreneurship, just full time.
Yes, and I've
And
been able to do podcasts too.
say it again.
I've rebooted the podcast since I've been fired.
I got you. Okay. So we got the podcast going and we got the embroidery business. How many how many heads do you have on your embroidery machine?
Just one right now. I
Okay.
plan to get the next level machine in the next month or so,
So you can do one color right now
and then I change the threads like
and then
every
you
time
change the
because
thread.
I change the thread each time the color needs to be
Got you.
changed.
And your average order, what type of stuff are people ordering?
Um, Polos with their logos, like with different entrepreneurs'
Yep.
logos. Like I put stuff on polos. I get a lot of hoodies and I get baby stuff. I had a bunch of baby blankets.
What's your average order typically?
Average, if you need a single number, let's say 50, and that's not a bulk order.
Okay. Okay. You
I
get a
do
lot of
get,
bulk orders too?
I wouldn't say a lot, but a fair amount.
Got it. And how are you building the business? How are you getting more clients?
I've been networking on social media. I've been going to networking events. I've been going to network events every weekend since I've been fired. And like anytime, anytime I leave the house and I tell somebody I do embroidery, people are interested. There are not too many black people that do embroidery, and so whenever I
Mhm.
say it, I get leads, and a lot of them turn into conversions.
Good. Okay. You live by yourself?
No, I just moved back. I moved back with my mom in October. I moved back with my
Okay.
mom in October.
So you're with your mom. What about the dad? Your son's father, your daughter's father. Does he help out?
He helps, not as
Okay.
much financially, but he gets her consistently, so
Okay. So y'all
I'm able to.
cool. Got it. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. All right. So, what is your biggest issue in your business?
um, consistent with content and time management. Being consistent with posting content and managing my time.
Do you do an order every day?
Every single day? No, 5 days out the week. Yes.
So what do you be doing on the days you're not doing orders?
Hanging out with my child, sleeping, networking, hanging out, I guess.
You said sleeping, like middle of the
David,
day.
that's for you. Like, am I not supposed to take naps as an entrepreneur? Because I feel like I need a nap every
Yeah.
day.
No, yeah, you
I can take.
probably do. You- Bro, I'm not the decider of if you can take naps or not. I'm just
I take
if you're tired.
days.
I'm just trying to understand. Like you just add that into your things.
Well,
Uh,
I'm a single mom, so I wake up and I'm on her schedule all
I
day.
feel that
So
100%.
I yeah.
I get you 100%. Okay, so it's not. So how are you getting the clients? It's just referrals.
Referral and Instagram. Instagram. I get a lot of leads on Instagram. I do Facebook market, not market, Facebook groups. Some people have found me on Google. Some people have found like yes, a couple people told me they found me on Google. So between Google, Instagram, Facebook groups, Facebook posting, and then referrals, yeah.
And you're pretty active with that.
Yeah.
So the one of the issues you said is consistency. So you're not consistent with your activity of building the business. You're saying,
Correct. And posting, I guess.
got it. Why
I have
why don't you
so much
post?
content.
Hold on. Let me look. What's your Instagram page?
The business one, it's in the if you pulled up the personal one, it's in the bio of my personal one.
I see. Okay, so I see Marissa Cakes. Okay, stitched with love. Okay, I do see. This is you doing good work.
Thank you. I do really good work
These are
actually. I just
good.
need the one of the pinned posts. I think is a Basquiat hoodie. I mean a Basquiat painting I put on a hoodie.
Dang, how long did that take you?
90 or no 120 minutes, so about 2 hour and a half. I think that one took about an hour and a half
That's good.
because I have. Whenever I get the next machine, I'll be able to do 20 of those hoodies in 1 hour. You know.
Yeah, I. This is really good work.
Thank you. I get
You're
mad
doing
every time
good.
you get merch. Like, damn, I need to be making his merch. Oh, sorry, I can cuss.
Who me?
I'm like,
Yeah, you'll make me something.
of course. I don't
Where
know
you
why I didn't bring you to my millionaire to the millionaire thing. I was so mad at myself.
Where you live?
Houston.
Oh, I was just in Houston. I just came back.
I know, and the tickets were gone. Were gone for the book thingy. I tried to go
Dang,
get a ticket. They were gone by the time I saw it.
dang, that sucks. Okay. All right, so I think you're doing good with the actual embroidery. So you said consistency with posting. I think we can, just make more posts. What is the
Hmm.
other issue?
Time management. I don't have like I know I need to have a morning routine. I feel like my morning routine and how I start my day is gonna be the thing that changes my trajectory, I guess.
Well, I mean, you definitely need a morning routine, but with your daughter, you being a single mother, it's a little challenging to do that. But
Right.
what's our goal for the business? That you need a morning
Um,
routine, you need to be consistent.
so one of the things, the goal for the business initially, I wanted to have, of course, I wanted to open a brick and mortar and do manufacturing for, different companies and clothing lines. And I want to be a a well-known manufacturer, but I also want to grow the brand. I feel like the brand to me is more important than the actual embroidery. My mission is rebranding the value of love because I just feel like our generation does not value real love anymore. Like, one of my
Hold on,
I
real
started
quick. What does that have to do with the embroidery business, though? Rebranding the value of love.
that's the mission of the business. Like it's Stitch with Love. The business is Stitch with Love. So the mission is like the purpose behind why I'm doing it is rebranding the value of love. So it's like I want to on the business page.
But
I
I'm
used to post.
sorry, redefining a word. How does me getting my hoodie embroidered do that?
I just wanted to do something. I guess it's kind of two separate things.
It's 100% two separate things.
So Justin Phillips came on your show before, the creator of Support Black Colleges.
Yep.
The why his brand is so good is because the message of it. That's one of my friends from Howard. He actually is in my org. And so I know his brand took off because of the message of it. So that was just something that was on my mind when I decided to start the business.
Yeah, but
Like
you
I want to
can't
have
compare. You can't compare your business to every other business. They have a clothing brand that's wrapped
mm,
around HBCUs, and they're trying to bring
mm.
awareness to HBCUs. So this is why they have
And
a
I'm bringing
mission.
awareness to people need
You
to love each other.
are making people shirts.
Yeah, but they're stitched with love. And so I just want to, the same way it's like bringing awareness to HBCUs, I'm trying to bring awareness that if we loved each other, the world would be a better place. So
What
does
does
that
that
not make
have to do with you making me a hat, though?
it necessarily doesn't, but it's just something else that goes, that's part of my
That's
business.
that's not a part of your business. Just because the name is called Stitch with Love and your daughter's name is Love, doesn't mean you're pushing a message of love through stitching. You
Oh, damn. That's what I thought I was doing.
no, it's not. You need to be figuring out how to get more clients to embroider
Because
their shirts and hats and stuff.
or because they support the message. That's like eventually I want to do mentorship,
You
and I guess
don't
they
throw, see, and that's what, okay, I'm understanding what's happening. You have a mission to grow the message of love, right?
mm, yes.
Well, you're not doing that through embroidery, okay?
Okay. Okay.
The mission of the embroidery company should be to make more money and to build a big business. Now, what you do in your personal mission is
Mm.
different. But I might be getting a hoodie that says I don't know, curse word my ex.
Yeah, I've done. Yeah.
And you would print it, right?
Yes, and that's not a message that goes with my. Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So I can only come to you with like love messages.
No, not at all.
Exactly. So you need a mission for your particular company. For a service-based business like this, maybe the
Mm,
mission is bringing affordable, affordable XYZ to a particular industry, or I don't know, like I'm supporting small businesses. So I'm reaching out to entrepreneurs who want to start their own clothing brand, and I'm facilitating that. So that's what a mission does when it comes to a business like this. Well, we
yeah,
can't we
I
can't mix our
that thought, but
podcast
I was like,
message with our embroidery business. You understand?
so the mission that I said, the rebranding the value of love, that should be to help me build my personal brand, or I don't want to lose that at all. I don't want to lose that.
You don't lose what?
My mission of rebranding the value of love and my
That
whole.
that's your mission. I'm talking about the mission of the company.
So I need a new mission for the company.
You need a
I
mission
don't
for
need.
the company.
Whew, okay, I'm gonna go talk to ChatGPT about it.
You just came up with the
I
the
don't
phrase rebranding the
start.
mission of love. That's just a cool phrase that you came up with, but it has nothing to do with the growth of the business.
Okay. Well,
And I,
I make complete zero when it comes to that. Then I don't know where to start
for
with a
sure.
mission of embroidery. So
Let's
that's
let's
homework.
let's start here, okay? What is your
Hmm.
goal for the business? Let's say monetarily.
Embroidery specifically, I would like to grow it as big as I can. I would think that before the conference, I would think that a million is really far fetched. But I feel like I can have $1 million manufacturing company. Why not?
I don't know. We're gonna find out why
I can.
not in a minute.
So one thing that I was thinking about watching the playoffs is if I partner with the NFL, because on the back of all their helmets it says "Choose Love." So that was an idea that I had over the weekend. Having partnerships with major brands and major companies and manufacture whatever they need embroidered. Embroidered.
I think that's a good idea.
Yay.
But I'm
Okay.
asking you, what is you can't okay, while we're watching TV, we see that they have something on their helmet and I'm like, "Oh, I want to do that." I'm saying you
Mhm.
need to have a specific mission for your company. Let's
I want
start
to
here.
have
Let's start here. Let's start here. How much
okay
money would you like to make by the end of this year?
200,000.
200,000. I like that. What has to happen for you to make $200,000?
I need to. What has to happen? I need to be fulfilling more orders.
Like how many more?
Oh, I wrote this down. It's in my notes, but if I go look at my notes, then it's gonna like mess up my thing. 274 a day is 100,000. So double that by like 450. I'm just gonna please my math. I dropped out of college algebra every time I was in it, but about
If
450 a day.
if we didn't have this conversation, you wouldn't think about these numbers at all the entire year.
I, I would. I
No,
have
you
them written
wouldn't.
down.
No, you wouldn't. But it's not a
I
thousand
literally have.
numbers. Yo,
Huh?
just because you have the number written down doesn't mean that's your target.
Oh yeah, I have not tried
Because
to.
you
No.
just threw out a when I asked you, was like, well, 200,000. It'd be nice, but you haven't started working on what that looks like top of the year, even after our conference. You should have worked on what
Okay,
that
so
looks like.
so let me tell you at the conference. So at the conference, at the end, when y'all were asking, what did y'all take away? I went up and I said my little piece of what I took away, and then I also said, I do embroidery, and so if y'all need any marketing merch for your businesses, then let me know. And a swarm of people were talking to me afterwards. I actually did get my largest order, which was just so monumental for me. I got what was supposed to be my largest order from a lady from a wedding planner there who's planning a party for Future's mom. She wanted me to do 200 little personalized handkerchiefs, some aprons, a bunch of different things. She
Nice.
just told me last week that she's going to be reducing the size of her order.
Mhm.
But I'm like, damn, this order is about like $1,600. So I need to be targeting bigger orders than just individual things. Like I need to be targeting wedding planners and things like wedding planners. That's something that could enhance the wedding. So I need to be targeting bigger size orders. Something else I took from the conference is I need to advertise bundles like for entrepreneurs, two polos, two hoodies, a hat for a set price, so
Okay.
that I have
Okay, real quick, real
big
quick. Okay, okay. What's the bundle that you came up with?
two hoodies, two polos, a hat, and a backpack. I think I said 500. I was playing with the numbers. I was playing with the numbers because I'm also playing with raising my labor fee. So it's not definitely. I have not created my bundles yet.
So this is what I'm talking about. We have if we focus on the actual business and having a targeted growth schedule, right? Like I know this is how I want to grow it. You should. I mean, we've had the conference maybe 3 weeks ago, right? 4 weeks? No, maybe a month ago
I was
now.
orders. I was so busy with Christmas orders when I came back, and I was mad because y'all said that y'all were like, y'all are gonna go home and tuck these notes away.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
I was working 45 to 50 hours a week at the time. And like I was working 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. with work and getting all my
Okay,
orders in.
I don't care. I
So,
don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Come on, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused.
okay.
How much do we want to make this year?
$200,000.
200 for sure. 200,000.
Yes, if not more.
Okay, I mean, but a target is fine.
Yeah.
So for us to make $200,000, we need to make about $17,000 a month.
Okay.
Right? Around about.
Yes.
My question to you is, how are we going to make $17,000 a month?
By targeting orders, following up on leads, creating the bundles, going to more networking events. I don't like being a vendor. I don't like being a vendor. I feel like it's kind of a waste of money. What do you think about that? Should I be a vendor? Because I feel like...
Hold on. Oh, whoa. Okay. How are we going to make $17,000 a month?
Not by what I just said?
I want to plan how we're going to make $17,000 a month.
I'm going to... Can I get my calculator? Can I get that?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Go get your calculator. This is what entrepreneurship looks like, okay? So the only reason maybe we don't grow our businesses is because we don't have some sort of target. You back? You ready?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm ready. Okay.
So
Hush.
we need to make $17,000 in a month. The most you've ever done is how much?
33.
3,300. And that was the holiday. That was the holiday season, right?
Yes. Hush. Here. Or you
Hold on,
want
let my friend again. I'll get my boy in. So, but that was the holiday season, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And when I started the business, I was not working. I worked at the restaurant before, and the manager asked me to come back. When I went back to work, that's when I really stopped. I stopped posting a lot because I didn't want to get too, overwhelmed and have too many orders.
Yeah.
Because I was in the middle of an order of 100 fanny packs, and it took way too long after I went back to work. So
Okay. All right. Hold on, real quick. How are we gonna make $17,000 in a month?
I need to hold on to it. I need to make. Sorry, she took the phone after I did it. That's $4,250 a week. Here. Go.
Okay. So we got to do more in a week than we've ever done in a month.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I'm ready for time now. So.
Can you do that?
Yes.
How?
Especially after I get the machine. So with my taxes, I'm going to invest in my next level machine where I can do 20 of those, like the Basquiat hoodies. That's $100 hoodie.
Ooh.
So I can do hour. I can take those to a pop-up shop. Those will sell. I can make things and go sell them. If I do make cool stuff, then I can go sell that. Typically, I don't make stuff unless somebody orders it.
So what you're saying is we need to get another embroidery machine so that we can start making this $4,000 a week. How much is the embroidery machine?
About anywhere from $4,500 to like $8,000.
You don't know which one you need?
I know which one I need. I just don't know which one I'm gonna afford.
Okay.
I know what I like, but money ain't growing on trees. So
somewhere between $4,500 and $8,000.
Yes.
Your workload right now, is it too much for you to handle right now on one machine?
No, not at all.
Which means we need to run up the bag on the machine that we have right now, because another machine isn't going to bring you more money. It'll just bring you a bigger bill. And you still won't be, like, you typically, the way it works is you have some sort of business working, right? And your one embroidery machine, it's you have too many orders for you to handle on this particular machine. So you need a bigger machine where you can start doing higher orders.
So say I do the bundle and I get 10 orders of 6 items. So that's 60 items. I don't want to put myself in that hole because it's going to take me a long, long time to do. It'll take me 2 days. With the next level machine, I can knock out all of those orders in one day.
Yeah, but it'll take you 2 days to make how much money?
With what machine?
You just said the bundles are going to take you 2 days. You said if you get another machine, it'll take you 1 day. So how much
I
would you make?
say.
Huh?
So how much making what?
How much would you make from this order that's going to take you 2 days?
I would make the $300 that or $400, whatever I'm offered the price. If I do it for $400, I'll make the 400. It'll take me 2 days to make the $400. With the next machine, I could do 10 of those bundles, so that's 4,000.
Hold on
You
real
see what
quick.
I'm saying?
Are you telling me that the most you can make on this machine that you have is $200 a day?
No. I'm just talking about the specific bundle. Like if we're just talking about the bundle, no,
So why is it taking you 2 days?
because it takes longer to stitch out. Like if I have two of these two polos, no, it's not gonna take me 2 days.
I know
I'm
it's not
just
going to take you 2 days. What are you talking about? Yo,
trying to illustrate how
you
much
put the
longer.
shirt. Okay, no. But you put a shirt on a machine, and it's especially if it's a polo. It's not going to take you 2 days.
Right, but if it's a hoodie, that one hoodie might take me up to 2 hours. If it's a high
Okay,
detail,
there are 24 hours inside of a day,
okay.
so you can fulfill this order in 1 day. Am I right?
Yes.
So you need to start packing out your days first. You're saying, I don't want to go hard with the bundles because it's going to take me 2 days. It'll take me a week to do it when it's really going to take you a
I'm
half of a day to
scared
knock it out.
so like the sprinkle lady that was
Mhm.
on your show, how she had all of those freaking orders, and it took her like 7 weeks to get everybody's stuff, and then she got scared to even do her business anymore. I'm trying to avoid that problem of getting more than I can handle.
Bruh, you don't have the traffic like that to even consider that right now. So
Okay.
look at it in
Okay.
this way.
Okay.
Let's say you sell the bundles for $400, right?
Mhm.
You said you need $8,000 for the top of the line machine, the one that you really need. Am I right?
Mhm.
Which means you only need to sell 20 bundles, and you take the money from the 20 bundles that yield you 8,000, and you can go get a
Oh,
machine.
sorry.
Life-changing information, isn't it? But the
So I,
fact that,
I
but your
not look.
reservation, listen. Your reservation inside your head says, I can't push out too many orders because I don't have the equipment. And you do have the equipment. You just don't want to do the work. You don't want to spend there all day knocking out a bundle. And you could probably do 2 bundles in a day.
Yeah, you're right.
I know. I know. I understand this stuff. So when people when people sit on a hot seat and they tell me stuff, I see past all the stuff that you're saying. And to help you out, this is why coaching and mentoring is so important. You're not in the morning meetup, are you?
Not yet. Next week.
You for sure need to be in the morning
Right.
meetup.
I was making a lot of freaking money working, so I've been holding on to my coins. Okay, so but I got
I
you next
understand
week.
that. But what
No,
I'm
I'm gonna do it
saying
today.
is,
I'm gonna do it
you're
today.
gonna
I'm
do
gonna
it
do it today.
today. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
So, and I'm not saying it so that I can get your money. I'm saying there's a thought process behind entrepreneurship, and there are your lived experiences create a barrier in your mind. Everything you see and do and experience creates your thought process and how you see the things. So all I talked about was like getting a bundle, and you're like, well, I can't do it because I need a machine, and we don't need that.
You're
We
right.
need some
You're right.
hustle. We need some hustle. I don't know if and maybe all your orders are coming from people who want this and that. And it's like, I don't know if you had that hustle like that.
Oh no, the hustle is crazy. I just the entrepreneurship is new, and I haven't had time like to even think this far until recently. So I've been working since I had 3 jobs in 12th grade. Like I'm used to
Hey,
working,
hey,
working.
hey, 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 hey. Getting multiple
It's a new
jobs is a different hustle than entrepreneurship. It's
right.
not even
That's
the
what
same.
I'm right,
Yeah.
and I'm learning
Good.
it's a whole new life.
Good.
It's a whole yeah. Because if you
Okay.
just don't do nothing, nothing gonna get done. So
That's a
it's like
fact.
I feel like I structure my day by the hour. That's what I feel like I need to do. Um, but
Well, if you're disciplined enough to do that, you can do that. if you're disciplined enough.
I
But for
think that
right
might.
now, I think the number one thing we need is a target. And we want to make $17,000 a month, right?
Yes.
But okay. Another question, because we want to make $200,000 a year, which is about 17,000. I want to say it's like 6,600, something like that, right?
Mhm.
We want to do that, but for January, where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Okay.
Okay, for January this month, what's the goal?
Where are we at? What's today? The 20th. So I've already made 1,000. Let's say I don't think I can make 2,000.
I'm sorry.
I
What
don't
did
want to
you
be
say?
negative. I can make another $1,000 in the next 10 days. But yes, I can because it's not
Well,
that hard. That's just bundles. That's okay. Yeah. So $2,000. Let's see what I can do.
isn't that interesting? What in you says that $1,000 is a lot of money in the next 10 days?
Because I get a lot of individual orders for hoodies that are like $50, $60. Like I haven't sold any. Well, I've sold some bundles, but not like when I'm gonna propose. Like I've done some bulk orders, but nothing that I've offered. Like I haven't offered a bundle, so I'm just used to getting individual orders that don't really exceed $200-$300. So if I'm doing $50 orders, that takes way longer time to get to $1,000 than
It
the
does.
$400.
It does. It does. There's a couple things we can do. We can start implementing a minimum.
I
The
love.
reason people get one shirt embroidered is because you
Because
let
I
them
like.
get one shirt embroidered.
That's that's a good idea.
Good, ain't it? These are the kind of
Yes.
conversations we have every single day in the morning meetup, which is why you need to join. TheMorningMeetup.com. Let me get my little commercial. Hey, go to TheMorningMeetup.com for anybody that needs to join, that needs help as an entrepreneur. Go to TheMorningMeetup.com. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it after.
So so we're
I
gonna
told you before I was, but yeah,
oh,
no, I got you.
good. So I want you don't got me, you got you. You gonna take care of yourself by joining the morning meetup. Good. All
Heard.
right, so we're gonna implement minimums. Okay?
Hmm.
So no one can get one shirt. A minimum should be at least 5. And you'll realize that the person says, yo, let me get a hoodie. They'll be like, all right, well, I got a 5-piece minimum. They'll be like, all right, well, can I get different colors? And you'll be like, yeah, sure, no problem. But give me the red one,
Everything.
the black one, the blue one, the white one, and the gray one. I print the same thing. It's a 5-piece minimum.
Yeah, everything is one of one. So people like custom stuff. Like people get custom stuff. Like I
Yeah.
put portraits on things. Like so I don't think that's gonna be hard to do.
Yeah, it's not going to be hard at all. Okay?
What about if somebody gift? Like if they're because I do a lot of gifts for people. Like if somebody wants a gift or like maybe baby stuff.
It's a 5-piece minimum.
Okay.
So you want like baby socks, right? Okay, well, that's 2 pieces. You better get that thing on a little beanie and a t-shirt, and it's a 5-piece minimum.
I'm so excited about this.
You should be. You should be.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
the reason you only made $1,000 in the last 20 days as an entrepreneur is because you just didn't have a target. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna make more money in the last 10 days, half the time, than you did in the first 20 days of the month. Not because you have a better machine, not because you have a different business model, not because people are loving the message, simply because you have a target.
Heard.
So if you ever wanna make more money, set a target to do it.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. So one way we're going to do that is we're going to do a minimum order. What I want
Minimum,
you to
and
do,
that'll make the bundles easy to sell.
super easy. The next thing I want you to do is reach out to the people that you've done work for before. I want you to reach back out to them and see if they need something else done today.
I get a
How
lot
to,
of repeat customers.
well, we're about to force the repeat customers now.
Okay.
So today we're gonna reach out to people who got something done. Hey, how'd it work out for you? Dope, right? Yo, I'm about to run this special. You need to get some more done. Because my schedule opened up and I could get a quick little turnaround for you.
Heard. Okay.
So the mission that we're putting behind your company isn't about spreading love, unless you could somehow tie it into the fact that people are going to be ordering more from you. A company's mission statement is about what they want to accomplish through the thing that they do. So the Cheesecake Factory, the mission statement, I still remember it, is to create an environment where absolute guest satisfaction is your highest priority. So the goal, the mission for them is to create an environment where everybody respects the fact that we are trying to provide absolute guest satisfaction. So the mission has something to do with furthering and bettering the business. Your mission of spreading love doesn't further and better this business unless you can, unless you're only doing love stuff or you're only doing relationship stuff or something like that.
Okay, so tell me, what do you think about this? Because I did start a clothing line. I was doing a clothing line that I was manufacturing. This is the little logo for it, you see, and I drew this my whole life, love symbol or whatever. Do you think I should not push my own clothing line and just focus on the manufacturer side, or can I do them simultaneously?
I think you can do them. I think you can do them simultaneously. Now, if the clothing brand is about love, then I see spreading love through whatever you just said. I get that.
Like, this is the symbol that I put on everything.
Good.
Okay, so I can give the mission for the clothing brand, but I need a new mission for the manufacturing business.
Yes. But be careful because you building, no, I'm not going to. Yes, you're good. Do that.
Okay, can you give me tips on how to grow a clothing brand? Because nobody bought my stuff. They bought their own stuff, but how do I get people to buy my line?
Why are you building your own clothing brand?
To spread love. To push the mission.
If I were you, the only reason I'd be pushing a clothing brand is to show people that I can do stuff for them too.
Okay, yeah, that's literally how it's been.
Yeah, I mean,
like when I do
the focus, your focus needs to be, well, I can't tell you what your focus needs to be, but if I were you, my focus would be building out the embroidery business because, that's where you're going to get most of the money from. It's hard. It's really hard building a clothing brand right now these days, man, because it was a little easier. It was easier when I started because it wasn't as accessible. Now you could just, my guy, he's a barber. He takes a design, puts it on the computer, and he sells the hoodie. But he doesn't have to make the hoodie. He could put anything he wants on a hoodie, through drop shipping. You can order it. He makes his money. They make their money. It just wasn't like that back then. So if I were you, I'd just focus on manufacturing, building out a bigger and bigger operation.
What a children's clothing line? So for love and her, for a children's clothing line. No? Still the same message? Still the same thing?
You can build whatever you want. I'm just saying you don't have the ability to focus on the business that you're doing right now.
Okay.
So how are you going to focus on two things?
Okay.
You need to focus. Don't think about what you want to do. Think about what you can build.
Yeah, what's going to make the most money?
Yes, because every time you start focusing on your t-shirt line, you taking focus off of the manufacturing, and that thing will never grow.
Okay.
Because I know if I come to your brand and my logo is a heart or something like that, I'm like, I'm not coming to her because she's going to steal my brand because she got a clothing brand too. She's going to steal my design.
Okay.
Your brand needs to be about manufacturing. And I think what message we could push is typically this isn't a female-driven business of manufacturing and stuff. So we can do the women empowerment angle, women-owned business. You can actually get a contract for, because you're Black and you're a woman, you can get easier contracts if you get your certification, your minority and I think it's MBNA, something like that. Somebody help me out in the chat. The certification for minority and business owners, you can there's money set aside that the government put aside specifically for people like you, for Black or minority and women-owned businesses. It's like a double whammy. So you can actually, like those, the government, when they need shirts printed, or the government, when they need stuff embroidered, they don't just go to their local embroidery shop. They put out a contract for it, and people bid on it and say, "Yo, I can do it, no problem." And with your certification, if you go get that certification, you're at the top, you're at the front of the line with that.
Okay. And you literally, you have so many episodes about each different things, like about getting, about the minority funding
Yes.
and the government contracts. You did an episode a couple of years ago about with somebody about getting government contracts. So I'm gonna go look that up.
Yes. I just want you to focus, okay?
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna follow up with you, and maybe we'll do like an Instagram live or something like that. Well, I'll follow up with you at the end of the month, and I want to know that you made this other $1,000, and that is gonna show you and prove to you that all you have to do is operate with intention. Because right now, you're just out here, okay?
I'm just taking, I guess, yeah, trying to put it together. All right.
Are you dating?
Whew. I just got out of a little 3-year situationship
Oh,
with.
hold on, give me a
I'm not
minute.
ready to date anymore. That's the purpose of my business. We need to bring love back.
Give me a minute. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm sorry. When you say you just got out of the 3 years, when was that?
It's been about a week.
You talking about your daughter's father?
No. The person I was dealing with, he came around.
Hold on. But your daughter's too, right?
Dave, I got knocked up, bro. That was not my boyfriend. That's why I was embarrassed and started the business.
Okay, so you was dealing with somebody for 3 years, and you got pregnant by somebody else.
No.
And
I got pregnant, and then I started dealing with somebody while I was pregnant. Like, it was the only person that was there for me during my pregnancy.
No, hold on. You said you were dealing with somebody for 3 years. Your daughter is 2. So you had to be dealing with this person before the person with your daughter, your daughter's father.
3 years in April. I found out I was pregnant, and I met this man on the same exact day. The one that I'm dealing with, or that I was dealing with, I met him the same day I found out I was pregnant, and then we started going on dates. So, been around since through my whole pregnancy, through my whole daughter's life. I was never rocking with her dad like that. Like, we were never really a thing. I was getting to know him. We were talking for 3 months before we ever, did grown up things. 2 times, and found out I was pregnant. So, but I also told God, I literally in January, I was like, damn, I got baby fever. I think I'm almost ready to want to have a kid. 2 months later, I found out I was pregnant. So I need to be careful with the atmosphere, because baby. Whew.
Okay. All right, cool. It kind of threw me off. Okay. All right. So you just got out of that relationship a week ago. Toxic a little bit, or it just didn't work out?
It just didn't work out. There is somebody older.
All right, cool. For what you're about to build, that side of your life may be distracting. Okay. So just be careful. And I always ask that. And I ask women and men when they're in the hot seat about their relationship status, because I think that's a major part of what's either going to propel you or hold you back as an entrepreneur.
It always holds me back. It always does. Every time. Yeah, so I said this year, God removed the job. God removed the man. He wants me to focus on what's in front of me. He wants me to build my, this is about me. So
let's lock in. Okay?
Yes,
let's lock in. Okay. Yes, so let's follow up in about a week or so. Make sure drop your Instagram in the chat real quick so I can type it in. Oh, you can't even see it. You can't even see it. Okay, don't worry about it. Well, just say your Instagram. Say your
Okay.
Instagram.
It's my personal Instagram is Rissa Cakes, RISSACAKEESS. The business Instagram and my podcast are both in the bio.
Spelled like that? RISS?
A,
I put too many S's in there.
two S's.
Okay, I put too many S's in there.
All right, SSACAKEESS.
RISSACAKEE.
ESS, yes.
She's doing all them letters.
It's Rissa Cakes, and that was my first Instagram, and I changed it. And when I tried to change it back, it was taken, so I had to, stretch it out so I could get the name I wanted.
Good for you.
Marissa Cakes. Called me. That's like one of my nicknames. Cakes.
All right. Okay. And what's the IG for the business again?
Stitched with Love. STITCHD.
SCI. Hold
WIT.
on. Stitched with
No E.
love.
Stitched.
Oh, stitched with STITCHD.
With
love.
LOVEE. Two E's at the end.
You love you some E's, don't it?
Yeah, I always put extra E's on the end of my words, so it just, it's cute. I put extra Y's too.
It's cute.
Like, okay, I put OKAYY.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. Well, let's get to it, man. Super proud of you. I can't wait to see how you succeed after this.
Thank you so much.
No problem at all. We're gonna reach out to you at the top of the month. I want to know, did you or did you not make this extra $1,000? All right.
Heard you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right. No problem.